So today we're going to be running a simple code on Arduino, which basically operates, it activates the ultrasonic sensor. First, if you've never done it, you have to download the Arduino Ide from just Google Arduino Ide, and then based on operating system, if you have a Windows or a Mac, you can download it, run it, and then next you have to activate the board. So you have the board and there's a cable that connects it to the computer, USB cable, connect that, and then you open a blank document or just open the Arduino Ide. So first we're gonna be running a simple program. So you go to File and Examples, Basics. I'm gonna just open a simple program, Blink. Next, you're gonna make sure that your board is selected properly. So you go to Tools, Board, and then select Arduino Uno. There are different options, but we're not going to use them. Next, the port. You will most likely have a different name, but usually it has like Arduino Uno in parentheses. Remember, you have to, this is after your board is connected to your computer. So once that's selected as well, you have to upload, which is this arrow button here, upload. It didn't give me an error, so seems like it's running smoothly. Done uploading. Next, you're gonna press on this check mark, verify. Done compiling, and your board is set up. And this is for the first time, so if you've done it before, if you've already set up your board, you don't have to do it again. In the previous video I said running the ultrasonic sensor with ESP32 microcontroller. I don't have that. However, the good thing with ESP32 is that you can run it on different IDEs. So today we're going to be showing how to set it up on Arduino Ide. So first you have to go, if you have a Windows, you go to File, I think, and then Preferences here, but if you have a Mac, you select Arduino, Preferences, and then here is usually, if you've never done it, it's blank, and then you have to type in or copy paste. I will put it in the description of this video, which basically downloads ESP32 on this Arduino Ide. That's all, and then you press OK. Next, you go to Tools and Board Manager. Up here you have to type in ESP32 and then install it. So usually by default it's on the most recent version. Install. It might take a while to install ESP32, and you're good to go. Alright, now we have our ultrasonic sensor here. We have our Uno 3 breadboard here. Mine is slightly different than what you can see here, but it's almost identical, like the pins and everything. I'm going to disconnect this. Pins and everything is almost, I don't know how well you can see in the video, but you can see have the ground, the voltage, you have the analog inputs here, and you have pins 0 to 13 on this side. So this is where you connect it to the computer. Very simple, it's a USB cable connected to the computer. So we have two wires on this side. One of them is the 5 volts, this one, and a ground. Next you have your ultrasonic connected to the breadboard. So This pin is the ground, this pin is echo, this one is trig, and this one is VCC. So what you want to do is obviously connect this one, the black wire, to just ground here, so you connect it to ground. Red wire goes here, VCC. So this one, the white wire is number 2. It's connected to pin 2 here. It should be connected to echo, and the blue one should be connected. Blue one is connected from one side to pin 3 here, and should be connected to trig. So we go here. So the connection is good to go. Now, one thing I want to show you guys here is basically this link that I will also add it. It gives a brief description of Arduino Uno pins, and here you can see that pins 2 and 3 says these pins can be configured to trigger and interrupt on a low value, a rising or falling edge, or a change in value. Now if you think about pins 2 and 3 on the board, they're connected to trig and echo, which is input and output. Basically, when we have the object and we want to change the distance, it counts as like not really an interrupt. Interrupt is a different, more complicated topic, but very simple. We have the voltages connected, ground, and pins 2 and 3, which are considered as trigger and interrupt. For triggering and interrupt are connected to trig and echo pins on the ultrasonic sensor. Alright, so I made a mistake. Pin 2 should be connected to echo, and pin 3 here should be connected to trig. And we have the 5 volts and ground. Now that's set up. You have the code here. Upload. Compiling sketch. Says upload is complete. Verify, done compiling. Next you go to tools, serial monitor. Now this is our object. So ultrasonic, like I said in the previous video, sends sound signals and calculates how long it takes for the sound signal to go from one side, the emitter or the transmitter, to the receiver, and then calculates the distance. So you can see the distance is fixed at around 6.5 centimeters. One thing I noticed is that once I bring it below like 3, below 2, it gives me an error. See, it's increasing now. It's 278, so that's definitely wrong. Now, so it seems like after above 4 centimeters is more accurate. Now I'm moving the object away from the sensor, which is working pretty accurately.